Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. And today I want to talk about jobs in the twin flame journey and how it is such a common thing on this awakening path that eventually you'll start to realize that the current job that you are doing doesn't fulfill you any longer. It doesn't satisfy you any longer. It doesn't feel good, it doesn't resonate anymore. And of course, this can come along with fear of the ego because it's constantly claiming itself or holding on to security, to money. And if that part will fall apart, then it has no longer anything to grab on, to rest on outside of itself, like this false sense of security of having a job. And I've talked to many divine feminine already, and I always hear two stories. The first one is that they get fired at their current job, and the other group is that they choose to stop, to quit their current job. But it's all the same eventually. It's the soul that's making space for you to listen again, to trust again by listening to yourself, to your soul, to your needs, coming to peace within again. I quit my last 9-to-5 job in the spring of 2024, and it's then when I really felt and realized that I never wanted to work for someone else ever again. I never wanted to have a 9-to-5 job ever again, or even part-time job. It felt so uncomfortable, just the idea alone of having to go to work again for someone else, denying my own hobbies, my own passion, my own interest, and just setting my alarm, getting up, having to be there at a certain time. It was training me, and I was so relieved that I got fired at that job. And so this invites you again, when fear rises, to surrender, because it's so beautiful, it's so perfectly orchestrated by soul that this brings you new opportunities, and not in a way that you will expect, not maybe a new opportunity for a job, but more opportunities of people in your environment that will help you, or even in the governments. I will try to explain this in English, but here in Belgium we have an option when we get fired, but there are exceptions, of course, but that we can get paid for a temporary time, if I say this correct, by the governments. It's not much, but it's something to pay your rent. And so I really tried to focus on me having all this time for myself, all this space for myself, and really practicing mindfulness, going within, enjoying my daily life, and feeling appreciation for what already is, feeling this richdom within, because your existence on its own is already richdom. It's abundance. It's pure unconditional love. So whether you got fired or you chose to leave your job because you feel that this is exactly what you need, although your ego is terrified because of the money, the security around money that just disappeared, stay really close to yourself and trust on this path. For example, a very good friend of mine who's also on this journey, she quit her job as well, finally. I'm so happy for her because I've been trying to say this to her for 2 years, but you can't force anyone on this process, that her job wasn't healthy for her and wasn't helping on her awakening at all. But now she did it. She made this decision on her own, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy for her. And some things happened around this choice that she made, and she received some advantages around this. She received money back. She had a very wonderful conversation with someone that can help her to give her some space and time and rest for herself, that she doesn't have to feel the pressure of the government, that she has to look for a new job. And that's all the soul showing her, mirroring her, that she made a choice from a place of love and respect towards herself, from a place of listening to herself. And I know it can be so terrifying, but if you do this from this place, if that's your intention, stay true to that. Trust this. I've had opportunities too when I quit my job to start another job, and it was very misleading for my ego. My ego almost chose to do this because of the security of the finances that I could have again. But then I reminded myself again, but I felt when I quit my last job that I never want to work again. So I'll stay true to that. And I did. And then I decided to make these videos in my mother tongue. And I started to grow my online business. And now I have this English channel too that is growing so wonderfully. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you, my own experiences and what I've seen with other Divine Feminine. You are here, my love. Listen good. Listen very careful. Listen to me. You are here for so much more than just working in a job that you hate, that doesn't fulfill you. And it asks a lot of courage to choose yourself in this, instead of choosing the security, the false security that the ego thinks it has when it stays in this job. But you are here to remember who you are. And once you start to remember and feel this inner union, you will also start to feel this urge to express yourself, to put your projects out there in the world. And that will fulfill your heart and soul so much more. And you will gain money as well from this. Because you are acting from a place of abundance within. I hope this could help someone that sees this video. And my online course is out there with still the discount of 111 euros. Also my audio bundle, the audio experience of activating your soul frequency, is out there. And you can also still book a one-on-one session with me. Thank you so much for being here, and have a lovely day or evening.